There's so many wild carrots around here. Unless these aren't wild carrots and there's something fucking else. I don't think they are. Is this
You
exactly
ever
the same
actually
floor?
eaten a wild carrot before?
I have not.
Well, you won't die from eating a wild
You
carrot.
won't, but I don't trust myself to not pick something stupid up. So I just don't eat shit from nature other than blackberries.
I don't know. When I was a little kid at the playground when I was in like maybe seventh grade, they'd have us like running around doing stuff, and I'd find like wild onions in like the hills and stuff, and I'd just eat them.
I've never eaten the wild onions. I've always found the ground just for shits and giggles, but I've never eaten. They
Uh,
smell okay, but I don't. Again, things I fucking don't like onions. I don't like onions that much.
oh no, I absolutely hate like regular onions, but just eating like raw onion, I love it. I don't know what it is.
I feel like I might have the same shit my dad does when it comes to onions.
You,
Because when my dad eats onions, he gets fucking migraines.
how does that work?
I don't know. It's just something that's always happened to him. He's like, his mom used to cook with onions all the fucking time, and he would always get fucking migraines afterwards.
That is odd.
And the last two times I've eaten onions, which sometimes I'll grill them and put them on my burgers.
Hmm.
And the last two times I've done that, I got a headache afterwards.
Huh. There's one food that makes me violently sick for no reason, no matter how I prepare it and eat it, and that's celery.
Celery is water.
I know, right? It does not matter how I eat it. If I eat celery in any form, like grilled celery, stir fried, like
I have
you
now
put it
killed the
in,
bighorns.
you put it in for like a roast. It doesn't matter. I will immediately throw it back up.
Hmm. I don't care much for celery either, though. I don't care much for greens. Unless you smother them with ranch dressing.
I like cucumbers. That's really about it. And green beans.
Yeah, cucumbers are alright. I can eat cucumbers raw and peeled.
I That's usually how I eat them. Put a little bit of salt on them. They're great.
Nah, I don't put salt on them. I just eat them.
The salt enhances the flavor.
Um, kind of think.
I do love green beans. I will eat the fuck out of some green
I don't like
beans.
any kind of.
Green beans and pinto beans. However, I'll only really eat pinto beans if I have a side of like cornbread or something. Mash them up together and eat them. However, since I've made pinto beans so much at work, I can't stand the ones that we make there anymore. So I have to make them myself.
I can't much stand the fucking smell of them.
Well, see, we use beef broth, like actual like beef broth that comes in from a butcher, and check this out, okay? So we have actual beef broth that's like frozen from a butcher, and is then given to us. But yet the meat that we get is packaged, and it's literally just called bean meat, like on the package, bean meat.
Hmm.
That's weird.
But it's actually really freaking good. Like I think I fucked up and only cooked like half of what I was supposed to because we were busy. So I had like a whole extra half a slab of bean meat. So I tossed it in the kettle, boiled it because that's how you're supposed to cook that type of meat.
I say it's cooked. You
Took
just boil it in beef broth to add flavor to it. Add the beef flavor to the meat, the bean meat.
well, it's like beef and pork. I think I don't know all it's in it, but yeah, pretty much. Just put it in there. Waited until it was temperature, took it out, put some garlic powder and some salt on it, and it was fantastic.
Cracker Barrel cooking. The
Some of it's
secrets
not
of the
bad.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah. I've got a lot of fucking secrets. You should make that a
For
big series
example,
on your channel.
for example, everyone's fucking. Everyone's fucking.
Everyone.
It's like Disney World. Everyone's fucking.
Oh yeah.
You ever read stories about that shit?
What, like the mascots and people just banging everywhere?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's nasty. Another reason I don't ever want to go to Disney World.
I've never been to
Never
Disney
been,
World.
never want to do.
I've never been to Six Flags. I've only been to Dollywood and Universal Studios one time.
What's the fucking Tweetsy? I've been to Tweetsy.
I've never been there either.
It's kind of a local thing. It's like a fucking, it was Taylorville, I think. Really? I don't remember exactly. It's like a Wild West
Oh.
thing. Kind of like fair
Okay.
thing. It's kind of weird and neat. You get to ride on an
Also
old
been-
train, which fucking,
Ooh,
you think, oh, you get to ride on an old train. Now, fucking sucks. You get Sydney eyes. There's like a
oh.
motherfucker. Still neat though.
Let's see, Dollywood and Dollywood Splash Country. Splash Country is fucking fantastic. Only reason why I go to Dollywood now, I went last year with my aunt because she loves to go and she always likes taking me, is because they have a Polar Express ride in Christmas time.
Huh.
And I will go every year because it is honestly just I love it. It's great. They even do the little scene, like the little hot chocolate scene. You guys remember that?
Yeah. Sure
Now
did.
the guys don't dance like that, but they do little skits and they bring out hot chocolate and it is amazing.
That sounds awesome.
It's great. I love it there. Truth be told, I don't really like roller coasters that much because I don't know. They just give you migraines now. But yeah, the Polar Express ride, I try to go every year if I can, but Dollywood's kind of expensive.
Isn't Dollywood Dolly Parton's thing? Dolly Parton's thing?
Yeah,
Well, not.
I've never been.
Never been either.
It's a lot of fun, especially if you're a kid.
I've been to King's Dominion.
I've never heard of that.
Never
I've not
heard of
found a
it.
single animal up here.
Really? Because the hell, like, I always hear about them. But then again, I used to live in Virginia.
I'm trying to think of where else I've been.
Been to, which one is in Florida? Disneyland or Disney World?
Disney World, I think.
I've been down to that one. Hated it.
From what my cousins told me, everything is sticky, and they couldn't elaborate. They just
Just
said
No.
semen and
I found a cabin.
They also do some fuck shit. I might have told you guys about this already. They have a smell industry to where if you go to a certain, like, you know how there's like different, what? Excuse me? The fuck made that sound? That was super close to me. Anyways, yeah, so they have a various vents and pipes that go throughout the entire course that pumps out smells that makes it more atmospheric. Meaning, if you go to like the Wild West one, it's like horse manure and hay and like gunpowder. If you go to like the bakery sweet area, you smell like overly nice smelling bread and pastries, even though they don't actually make shit there.
Yeah. Stuff's been made in like another factory miles away.
Fucking
That or
love
it's
the
fro-
smell of
Sure.
of gunpowder. Sulfur.
I do too. I do too.
Yeesh.
So I found out something about my general manager at Cracker Barrel. I didn't know how much money this man had until he wasn't bragging. Oh, shut the fuck up, sheep.
He wasn't bragging, but he was absolutely fucking bragging.
So he said, I have over 250 pairs of Jordans. Each one is worth $3,000.
He can go fuck himself. Jews are stupid. He don't need them.
He has not worn a single pair of them.
I
Why
don't
is
doubt it because he's a fucking sneaker idiot.
No, he bought them as an investment for his kids after he died. He also apparently owns enough Star Wars like figurines to fill a warehouse.
Lord.
What is he's a general manager at Cracker Barrel?
He makes over $250,000 a year. How do I know this? I asked him. What does he do? He manages that store in its entirety.
Your Cracker Barrel makes over $250,000 a year.
Oh no, ours doesn't. No, he gets that from corporate. He's not from here. He was sent by corporate. he doesn't get paid based off the restaurant's earnings. He gets a salary based off of what he makes as a general manager.
Damn.
Everyone else gets paid. Like managers don't get paid. I think managers make like 70,000 to 80,000 at hours. Um, they don't they don't get paid based off of what the restaurants make. Everyone else does. The employees. However, their bonuses, which are the real money makers, those are based off of how well the restaurant does.
Hmm.
However, the restaurant is situated next to two highways, so we're pretty busy all the time.
I bet that sucks.
It is not enjoyable.
Does that at least make the workday go by fast?
Depends. Some days, if I'm there by myself and it's not, well, there's different kinds of busy. There's morning shift didn't do shit, so I have to make everything, which is where I'm usually pissed off and angry all day because I hate doing that. Or there's busy where everything is stocked up. I just have to keep up with everything, which is not as bad. I'm able to actually think and listen to my music, but it's still annoying.
Yeah.
And then there's average days where I just kind of do my own thing. I got the one position to where it's okay to be an introvert.
I used to be a dishwasher at a Cracker Barrel. I did not get a break.
I don't get breaks either. I think my last shift I worked 11 hours without a break.
Hey, I'm going
Oh,
on a break. You can't go on a break. Go fuck yourself.
Here's
Well,
the thing.
Owie. What?
Everyone else got breaks except for dishwashers.
Oh, that's illegal.
That's
That's not
fine.
how that works. Well, the reason why I can't take a break is usually I'm back there by myself. Recently, I've been getting help from a guy named Danny, who's been working in restaurants for like 15 years. He is insanely good at this job. Like he's better than me, and I've been there for about 2 years, and he came back maybe like 3 months ago, and he's already like 10 times better than me.
In Virginia, where I used to work at Cracker Barrel, it restaurants only have to give breaks when they're slow.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. And if we were slow, you would be the only dishwasher there that day.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah. The
Um,
only time I ever got in a break was because the health inspector came in, and they didn't want them to see how we operate with the dishwasher.
oh yeah,
Because how we're supposed to do is we're supposed to clean our hands, grab the dishes, put them out. What they make us do, because if we don't do it, we get yelled at constantly. We take our disgusting hands out from the bus tubs, which is filled with used food, grab the
Mhm.
plates with our bare hands that are was just touching that shit, and put it on the kitchen line.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Um, I was a dishwasher for a good
That's
few
when you.
months.
That's when you become a blue falcon for the right reason. You tell that fucking health inspector.
Honestly,
Hey,
yeah, I would tell him that.
you know what they don't make me do? Wear gloves when I wash dishes.
You know what? They're paying me under $10 an hour. Guess what? Here's every OSHA violation that's happened within the past year. It's like a fucking file cabinet.
Oh, here's the thing: we can wear gloves when we're digging through the bus tubs, but the waiters and waitresses who put the dishes in the bus tub throw the crap in there. So when our hands are in there, we get cut up because they throw in uh, drinkware. It shatters.
Yep.
They just throw in steak knives and shit. So when we're going through there, we get cut.
That's when if someone throws this shit in there, that's when you hit them. When you
Yeah.
hit another human being and they fucking deserve it.
Yeah.
Oh, a mountain goat. It wasn't that. I mean, the managers actually took decent care of the dishwashers because there wasn't a lot of them for a while because again things were so bad for a little bit that dishwashers usually didn't last for more than like a month. Duke is barking at something. He appears to have woken up.
Should find this mountain lion.
Realistically, what a dishwasher would entail would the servers would bring a bus tub, put it on this rack. Well, we would carry it, put it on a different rack where we store them. That can store up to 6 bus tubs. There would be one person taking apart the bus tubs, one person stacking the plates and moving them through the industrial-sized dishwasher that has water at really insane temperatures. Hold on. And then that person would, after they came out of the, like, you put them on these little green things, send them through, take them out of the washing thing, stack them on a table, not a table, but like a big metal sheet that separates the dishwashing room from the rest of the restaurant, and then your runner would go and move the plates everywhere else in the restaurant.
Yeah.
I like being the guy to take the food out of the bus tubs because after doing it for so many months, I eventually became mechanically good at it, like very good at it.
Yeah.
And I didn't wear gloves on purpose. It didn't gross me out anymore. Like all the used food, I had a system to where I wouldn't even touch the food after a while.
Yeah.
I placed the silverware trough in like a certain way. I placed the drink rack in a certain way to where I would have the bus tub done in under like maybe 15 seconds if I was like up to speed.
Yeah. I mean, the main problem with it was that they would make me grab clean dishes with dirty ass hands,
Yeah.
and that's the main issue I had. I had no problem touching old food because I've had my shots. Shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's gross at first, but after you do it for a while, you're like, I mean, it is what it is. You stop
Yeah.
caring. Um, I didn't really care. I just kind of literally after like maybe 2 months, I was just a robot walking around the restaurant. I didn't talk to shit. I just listened to my music or a podcast and zoned out for like 6 hours a day.
My favorite time to work there was the busiest day of the year
Why?
because they actually had a fully they overhired on dishwashers on
Oh,
purpose.
seasonal
Yeah.
seasonal workers, yeah.
So that we were actually filled with actual dishwashing people. So there were actually like 3 people emptying the bus tubs, 2 people actually cleaning the dishes off and sending them through, 2 people taking them to the cook line, and then 1 person cleaning the cookware.
I found a buck the default shotgun is how long ago?
Damn.
We were actually keeping up too. Like we were actually like doing a great job in keeping up.
But of course, that probably cut into the restaurant's fund. So like, nope, not doing this shit until next year.
Yeah. It was actually in a very heavily populated tourist area. So, and tourists love their breakfast. So they're going to, of course, go Cracker Barrel.
Old white people. Cracker Barrel is like the firelink shrine for white people.
I do love Cracker Barrel. It's good.
Truth
Well,
be told, I don't ever remember eating at a Cracker Barrel.
It's decent as long
Yeah.
as you go there during the right time. Don't never go
Yeah.
never go during a rush.
Yeah, never go there during a rush. I don't know if all places do this, but here's something that you'll also hate. Whenever a a server would come in and asking for us for a waitress would come in and ask for silverware. We said, "Oh, we haven't gotten it yet. Just give us a second, and we'll put some through." Says, "Oh no, that's fine. She just grab like what she needs, dunk it into the sanitizing water for like a split second, pull them out, and just go." It's like, yeah, that doesn't sanitize that shit. That doesn't do anything.
If yeah, no, that's that's disgusting.
Yeah.
That is like abhorrent. One time, during a Friday rush, I apparently fucked up someone's order. Like they asked for their food to be made like just for them, which we don't do. But apparently it was someone that comes by a lot, so they were like, just make him the food like this. So I did. He didn't like it. Do you know do you know what this motherfucker requested me to do?
What?
Go out there and apologize to him.
Oh gosh.
So I walked out there. I said, "What's the problem?" He went, "Well, my dumplings are a little bit overcooked. They're kind of chewy." I'm like, "Okay, okay. I can remake them for you." He was like, "No, I want you to apologize." I'm like, "Apologize?
If on hell
I can
on ice
remake the
water.
I can I can remake the food for you if you'd like." No, no, I want you to apologize, sir. I'm like, no, no, I'm not gonna do that. And then they said, "Give me your manager." And he tried to convince my manager to like make me apologize.
Oh my gosh. Was it a rich person? Sounds like a rich person would be.
It's
Then again,
a-
people who regulars
He
tend
said
to
it
get
was
their head up.
was it a
grass,
man
too.
or was it a man? Was it Karen or Ken?
Missed. Hit. It was a man, older guy, maybe in his late 50s.
His name was Ken.
It made us feel so good inside when the strong men wept and the women cried. But what we really like is the children cried. Nabob sticks the kids. See that family over there? Watch me get 'em with a pair. Blood and guts just everywhere. Nabob sticks the kids.